I have finally upgraded my good old 40D that I've had for 7-8 years. I got it right when the 40D was released, and it served me very well. It's a pretty capable camera, very well built, taking it all over the world. Okay, not all over the world, basically to North America and Paris. But okay, that's some of the world. Anyway, yeah, it's showing its age. It doesn't do video. It's parts of it are starting to fall apart. So it's gonna go to my dad, who could use a camera, even an old beat up one. And I picked up a very nice Canon L series macro lens off eBay to go with the good old 70-200 f4 that I've had for a long time. And I've also had this 50mm f1.4 for quite some time. The only other lens I'm missing here is the 40mm STM f2.8, which is a new cheap lens. It's one of the little pancake lenses. I won that on eBay. It's coming from Canada, of all places. So I'm waiting for that. But I'm shooting this with a Canon 7D Mark II, which I just picked up recently. It replaces my old beat up Canon R500, which I got very cheaply because it's their cheapest camera, pretty much. Well, camcorder, I should say. And, you know, I've shot most of the videos with this thing, and it works decently well. It's just not fantastic. It's kind of limited in its shooting capabilities. It can't get too close, whereas this baby, you can shoot real close, really close, especially with an extension tube. So that's going to come in useful. And this one, not so much for video, but you know, I use that all the time. So I hope to shoot all the new videos using this new setup, and you may notice I sound slightly better. I'm not really sure how good I can personally sound, but I think from a technical standpoint I should sound a bit better because I'm using a proper clip-on lapel mic now. This is an Audio-Technica. I forgot the model number. It just says power module on the case, which is kind of stupid, but I got it fairly cheaply. I hope to make all the new videos with this gear. The problem is I have a lot of videos I still haven't uploaded due to the fact I haven't edited them. So it may be a little while before a lot of videos start appearing in the new format. And another problem is this camera it shoots 60 frames per second at 1080p, but it doesn't autofocus when it's on 60 frames per second. So I haven't decided if that's a big enough deal for me to shoot at 30, which enables autofocus. I'm shooting at 30 now, and it'll make a little slow clicking sound and focus in on it. So I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to go with the 30 frames or the 60 frames. I prefer 60. I really like higher frame rate video. It's just, you know, I just think it looks better. But on this camera setup, I'm probably getting higher quality because it's usually the same bit rate. So it's probably like, I think it's like 25 megabit. And it's probably 25 for both 60 and 30, so you lose individual frame quality when you pump up the frame rate. It was nice using 60 for a while. I hope that, you know, in the future they enable the different autofocus modes and stuff in the 60 frames per second with a firmware update, but I'm not really hopeful on that. Canon's usually pretty bad about that kind of stuff. So one day, maybe. But in the meantime, the newer videos should look a lot better. I did order a new tripod because the very cheap tripod I'm using doesn't fill me with confidence having a big camera with a battery grip and big lenses on it. So I have a new one coming, and it should be here in 2 days as of recording. One little problem with this thing is that there's no audio levels. How are there no audio levels on this camera? I just cannot find where the audio level setting is, if there is one. Like, I don't know how to display it. But I mean, you can go into the menus and set the audio levels manually and see what the current level is. It has a proper graph. When you're actually recording, I just cannot find where you turn that on. I'm sure it's something really obvious, but I simply haven't found it yet. So that would be a nice feature, Canon. If it does in fact does not exist in the firmware, it'd be nice if you'd add that. I haven't uploaded too many videos because I'm still busy with work and it's the holidays and stuff, so I do hope to get some more out. Again, they'll probably be the old video format for a while. At least it's better than my original videos. The first videos I shot were at 24 frames per second on my Canon S100, and that was a terrible camera.